What if I told you that two people can earn the same salary, work the same number of years, and still end up with completely different retirements? One reaches 65 with enough money to stop working whenever they choose. The other reaches the same age, wondering if they can afford to retire at all. Most people assume the difference must be luck. Maybe one picked better investments. Maybe one inherited money. But that's usually not the reason. For millions of people, retirement is quietly decided decades earlier, during their 40s.
Your 40s are different from every other decade. Your income is often near its highest.
You still have 20 to 25 years for your investments to grow. But your expenses also begin growing faster than ever.
That's where the financial crossroads begins.
Most people believe earning more money automatically makes them wealthier. But income and wealth are not the same thing.
Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep. The biggest financial mistakes rarely look like mistakes. They look responsible.
Providing a better home. Buying a safer vehicle.
Giving your children every opportunity. Rewarding yourself after years of hard work.
But together, they slowly replace future freedom with monthly payments. That's why so many people earning six-figure incomes still feel financially trapped. Not because they don't make enough, because too much of their income already belongs to someone else. Let's start with the first mistake that quietly keeps millions of people working longer than they expected.
For many people, the biggest financial mistake begins with a promotion.
After years of hard work, your income finally reaches a level you've always wanted. Naturally, you think, I deserve a better lifestyle. So you upgrade, a bigger house, a newer SUV, better furniture, a few more luxuries. None of these choices seem reckless. In fact, they feel like proof that you've finally made it. But higher income doesn't automatically create wealth. Real wealth is measured by what you keep, not what you earn. Every new monthly payment quietly reduces your future freedom. Before long, your bigger paycheck isn't building wealth. It's paying for a more expensive life. That's how many high earners become financially trapped without realizing it. The second mistake is much harder to notice. It happens little by little. You receive a raise. You eat out more often. You book nicer vacations. You upgrade your phone. None of these expenses seem significant. But together, they quietly consume every extra dollar. This is called lifestyle inflation. The more you earn, the more your definition of normal changes.
Soon, your new salary feels exactly like your old one.
Successful people often follow a different rule. Instead of spending every raise, they invest part of it first. The goal isn't to stop enjoying life. It's to make sure every raise improves both your present and your future.
Debt isn't always the problem. Too much debt is.
Your 40s are often your highest earning years, But they're also the years when many people take on their biggest financial commitments.
A larger mortgage, a luxury car loan, home renovations, credit card balances.
Each payment seems manageable on its own, but together, they leave very little room to breathe.
The biggest danger isn't the interest, it's the loss of flexibility.
Changing careers becomes risky. Starting a business feels impossible. Even taking time off becomes stressful.
Financial freedom isn't about earning more, it's about needing less. Because the fewer payments you have, the more choices you keep. Many people tell themselves, "I'll start investing seriously when I'm 50." The problem is that time is something you can never buy back.
Money invested at 40 has decades to grow. Money invested at 50 has much less time.
That's why waiting can be one of the most expensive financial decisions you'll ever make. You don't need to invest huge amounts. You need consistency.
A few $100s invested every month for 20 years can grow into a significant retirement fund.
But those first years matter the most.
Compound growth rewards people who start early, not people who start perfectly.
The sooner your money begins working, the less you'll have to work later.
And that's exactly why the next mistake can become so dangerous when life doesn't go as planned.
Life doesn't always follow your plan. A medical emergency, a job loss, a major home repair. Without an emergency fund, many people are forced to use credit cards, take loans, or stop investing. An emergency fund isn't just cash, it's financial protection. It allows you to handle life's surprises without sacrificing your future.
Many people spend their 40s trying to look successful.
A bigger house, a luxury car, expensive vacations.
From the outside, everything looks perfect. But appearances don't always reflect financial reality. Looking rich and being financially free are rarely the same thing.
Real wealth is often invisible. By the time two people reach 65, the difference between them is rarely one big decision. It's hundreds of small ones. One built a lifestyle. The other built freedom.
Your 40s aren't just another decade. They're the years that shape the rest of your financial life. Before making your next financial decision, don't just ask, "Can I afford this?" Because retirement isn't determined by how much you earn. It's determined by how many choices your money gives you when it's finally time to stop working.